Yo. So I'm sitting at 18 days out from the OCB Capital City Classic in Highland Springs High School. Ever since I hit my weight goal, I have upped my calories significantly, and I am coasting in right now. My weight's hovering from the high 172s to around mid 173, which is a good place to be in the middle of no shave November. Scruff. But I'm doing all right. Workouts are getting harder. Energy levels aren't as good. That's prep. That's how it goes. What can I tell you? Conditioning and cardio this morning. Kicked ass as always. Pretty long week ahead. Thanksgiving's coming up. Yes, I am going to eat on Thanksgiving. I will treat it as a free meal, and won't worry about it because it's a family thing and it's important you do it. There's no need to bring your containers and do whatever. If you do, there's something wrong with you, and just get over yourself. Prep is one thing, but you gotta live. And being with family and eating traditional things is very important to me. So I'm gonna do it. And you can do what you want because it's your life. But I think more about balance, and I want to be happy. And the people around me, when I'm on prep, it's hard for them. So you do have to think about them as well, and that's important. So whatever you think is best, but I'm going to do what I want to do because I know my body. There's a reason I took 16 weeks to get ready for this, because I will be ready. So looking forward to seeing how athletes are treated with the OCB. The best I've seen them treated so far has been with the ANBF, because they have water for you, they feed you, communication's good, they're not that expensive. Because bodybuilding shows are pricey. Entry fees with one crossover is about $120 with OCB. Spray tan $125. Polygraph's always around $50. What am I forgetting? Membership card about $75 for the amateur. If you're a female, then you have to factor in, makeup, hair, jewelry, the suit. I would bedazzle my own bikini if I were you. It's exorbitant. But Kent and the ABF take really good care of you. So I would suggest competing with them. There's a reason. And I wore their tank top this morning with pride. You don't see me really competing with the NGA anymore. Mostly because of my experience last year at my first pro show. It was fine until they don't announce the placings of the top 5. I ended up 4th. But they didn't announce it all in front of my friends and family who paid to get in, drove there. They only announced first place, which I came to find out that through the athletes rep that they have the right to do that. Just because you have the right to do something doesn't mean you should. So get your act together, or I won't be competing with you again. And I'm old, but I do have some influence, because people ask me all the time, "Oh, what organizations do you compete with?" And I'll tell them, and then I'll tell them the truth about how you're treated. So, like as a teacher, your students over the years will forget the minutia that you covered in class, the grammar, the vocabulary, but they will never forget how they were treated and how you made them feel. Bodybuilding organizations need to be aware of that too. Sure, it's a business, But if you want return business, you got to do them right. I was fine with finishing fourth. I didn't know that until 2 days after the show. That's not right. Scorecards should be shared. It takes 2 seconds to upload them. Or, dear God, take an extra 2 minutes and announce it. We are professionals. We should be treated a little bit better than the amateurs. Nothing against the amateurs, but we had to win an overall. Then they place all amateurs. Cash payouts are still a bit confusing. So there that is. Still a little bit hurt. That was about a year ago. A year this Saturday. It's not the same without Dave Spindell. Family's still running it, but not the same. I contemplated a career change because of my relationship with Dave. I wanted to be a trainer and a dietitian and work with athletes. But will I do another show with his name on it? Well, he's gone. His spirit is not part of it anymore, which is a shame. He is in the Hall of Fame with the National Gym Association, but that attitude, that genuineness that Dave Spindell gave to everything, gone. So I'm very lucky to have Kent with the AMBF. And we'll see how the OCB goes. Hopefully it's some pretty good competition. I don't prepare for a show not expecting to win, because I'm giving it my all. And if someone comes in better shape than I am, and they pose better than I do, they deserve to get the higher spot, period. I don't complain about placings. People like to blame others when they don't get the results that they expected. If the judges are following the criteria and they're trained well and they listen to the head judge, it is what it is. You got beat. A couple weeks from now, you'll still think you got robbed. 9 years down the road, 9 months, you'll look at not just the shots that you beat this guy in, but the whole, and you'll see why. Anyway, so 18 days, mine's in a good spot. A week from now, I'll be off for Thanksgiving. Looking forward to that. Hope you are too. Good luck to you in everything, and I'll check in soon.